Hello and welcome to another episode of What Travis Says. My name is Travis and let's talk about the nerdy things happening in the world today. First, let's talk about something that's not quite Doctor Who related, but has to do with David Tennant. And honestly, what fan of Doctor Who does not love David Tennant? David Tennant has been hard at work with Michael Sheen working on Good Omens, and today we got the first look at their characters. For those of you unaware, Good Omens is a novel which was written by Neil Gaiman and Terry Pratchett. It's being adapted for Amazon as a 6-part miniseries, and it deals with the ever-looming biblical end of days. However, there is an angel and a demon who decide that they enjoy their life living on Earth and they don't want to see it be destroyed. So the angel and the demon team up to keep an eye on the Antichrist as he grows up, but mishaps happen. David Tennant will be playing the demon Crowley with a suit jacket, shades, and long red hair. Not only did Neil Gaiman co-write the novel, but he is the writer and the showrunner for the series. And Gaiman said that Tennant made the coolest and most delightful of demons. So if you want to see the picture of David Tennant and Michael Sheen, I will link it down below. Go check it out to get the first look at their characters in Good Omens. In Star Wars news, there is now a petition to remove J.J. Abrams from directing Star Wars Episode 9 for some reason. Now, we talked about this last week. I like the fact that J.J. Abrams was chosen to go back to that galaxy far, far away and direct another Star Wars film. But some fans aren't as excited, saying that he didn't deliver a unique enough vision with The Force Awakens and that it emulated too much from A New Hope. So much so that there is now a petition to remove J.J. Abrams from the director's chair because there will always be someone so unhappy that they will want to start a change.org petition. People on the petition believe that Abrams' direction will be unable to promote a fresh direction for the saga. No creativity, no risks taken. But this is Disney that we're talking about. Here's the thing about Disney. Sure, they are all about innovation, they are all about creativity, but they are not going to take a stab in the dark risk with their biggest property. Playing it safe is in their best interest. And as author Chris Taylor pointed out on the change.org petition, the person that created this petition also signed a petition for Donald Trump to release classified information about extraterrestrials. So take that information as you will. On this episode of the Pull List, it was announced in June that screenwriter Damon Lindelof was in talks with HBO to adapt Watchmen for a miniseries. Truth be told, not sure if it's going to be a miniseries or an actual series, but we'll talk about that in a bit. The reason that we're talking about this today is because the Watchmen series finally started production. Alan Moore and Dave Gibbons' masterwork was brought to the big screen in 2009 by Zack Snyder, but it received mixed reviews. I thought it was decent, but a lot of people just hated it. But the thing about Lindelof's version is that it's not intended to be a literal translation from page to screen. Apparently, the HBO series will be going beyond the initial 12-issue source material, and the original 12 issues will not be adapted in a chapter-like miniseries, like many people originally thought. But this isn't the first time that something like this has happened to Watchmen. Back in 2012, there was a miniseries called Before Watchmen, which serves as a prequel to Watchmen. So will the HBO series tell the story of Before Watchmen? Will it go further past the Watchmen series? Will it explore characters' backstories in ways we didn't see in the comics? Everything seems to kind of be up in the air right now. But Damon is an incredibly gifted and interesting writer. He was a co-creator on Lost, and he's very passionate about the Watchmen comic series. I mean, he was a co-creator on Lost, so maybe it could be great? I guess we'll have to wait and see. Trending today, the horror film It is still far surpassing box office expectations. Now, I saw the horror film It over the weekend, and I've got to say it was one of the best horror films that I've seen in a very long time. It's been years since I've seen the original TV film, and when I started hearing that there was going to be a remake of sorts, I thought that it could possibly be haphazard or lazily put together. But after those first few trailers, I started getting really excited about the film, and then actually finally seeing it, I can assure you that it definitely lives up to the hype. Initial speculations pegged the film at getting a $50 to $60 million opening, which is pretty strong for a rated R horror film, but that was only the tip of the iceberg. The film It now holds the record for the biggest horror movie opening of all time at $123 million. An achievement which demolished the previous record held by Paranormal Activity 3 by more than double. So yeah, people are still talking about It, and this word of mouth about how great it is definitely helping the traction. Well, that's about all I wanted to talk about today. In the comments down below, leave a response to your favorite story today or something you just want to contribute and add to the conversation. As always, my name is Travis. Thank you for listening to what I have to say, and you will see me tomorrow.